Rise and shine, everybody. It's Make It Monday with Amy and Jim. So I'm Amy Bachman from Amy Bachman Sew and Quilt and Amy Sews. Jim is from the same place. So today we're going to talk about rotary cutters and why they're important. And if you're a crafter or a sewer, you really can't do without a rotary cutter, right?
No.
So and then we're going to show you something that's kind of new and innovative. And we're going to talk about why you have different sizes of rotary cutters, right?
Yeah.
So let's start with the big girl. That is 60 millimeters, a 60 millimeter blade, right? It's very standard. It's Olfa, right? It's kind of the iconic
the
original,
first,
I think, that the rotary cutter.
We all have one.
Hey, Carol. So when you have a 60 millimeter, then it's for heavier fabrics, cutting longer strips of materials.
Even like multiple layers?
Multiple layers, right? Because, you know, the thicker this distance is here, of course, the more pressure you can apply for heavier things. And then this is just a standard right-handed, right? So now they're switching things up for our lefties out there. So this is 60, and we use 60 here just about every day. These are 45s, right? So 45s are this pretty much the most common, right? Because a 45 millimeter blade is probably the most common. And let's talk about this. So this is a OmniGrid. I don't know if they're made anymore. Our stuff is so old. The handles, when you fall in love with the right handle, then you see that's your handle, right? The blades are pretty much universal, except for what I'm going to show you in a minute. So this probably is the shop favorite at the moment. This is a creative grid. It's very heavy,
there's a good weight to it.
A pound, right? It's weighted, right? So, and it also is left-handed and right-handed, depending on which way you switch the blade. So when you apply pressure, the cap comes off, and this weight, at first it takes a minute to get used to it, but then the weight does the job. You aren't just ramming your weight into it to cut it, right? So 45 is the most common.
There's less stress on your wrist too.
Right. And so there's a ton of rotary blades out there, and it all comes down to the quality of the steel that they make them with, right? There's Chinese steel, Pakistani steel, Japanese steel. I'm ashamed to say, coming from the Steel City, there's too much U.S. steel in the rotary blade market, but they're not all created equal. It's how the factories develop their grinding wheels, their polishing wheels. Not all of these are self-resharpening, like you get but I think True Cut makes a little gizmo you can sharpen things with. Don't run them through foil. That whole thing is such a
I think the mats make a difference too. A better quality mat, the blade will last longer.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's a great point. If your mat is grooved and divoted and full of lint and crap, it's going to tear up your rotary blade, running over pins. It's bad news too.
We've never done that.
So the next size is a 24 millimeter. And this is a nice size. Like if I'm doing more smaller piece cuttings, you know, like sometimes if you're cutting out a collar or a cuff where things have to be a little more intricate, the 24 inch is perfect for that. And then probably one of my favorites is the 12 millimeter. And it's tiny. It's like the size of a dime, right? But it's very maneuverable, right? So if you're cutting out a lot of intricate ins and outs or scallops or something like that, these little guys are absolutely the best, right? So, but now something new. We just lost ourselves here. Hang on a minute. So one of the things new, Jim and I were just hit the record button, bud, on the left. There we go. I don't see the red light on. Anyhow, we're fixing our cameras. So Jim and I were just at the Sewing and Vacuum Dealers Trade Association in Las Vegas. And the last thing I said I needed when I talked to my friend Brent from Fermore was another rotary cutter. And I thought, that's the last thing I need is another rotary wheel. Okay, your light's on. So I said, what? And and you guys, if you guys go to the original Sewing Quilt Expo, you know Brent, he's the handsome scissor guy. So I thought, okay, here we go. What do I need another rotary cutter for? And after I saw this in 2 seconds, I ordered a ton, and I mean a ton, right? So it's left or right-handed. It doesn't matter which way you cut, but look at the size of this right here. See these nice, easy to remove screws? There is no, what do I want to say? There's no washers, screws, nuts, anything
no
in here.
nuts or anything.
It's going to be so easy to change, but there's something I want to show you. And you can't, it's going to be hard to show you until you do it yourself. You're going to have to believe me. Okay. So he reinvented the wheel, literally. So normally when you take off your screws, you have washers and screws, and the blade is frictioned, right? So if you can tell immediately when your blade is loose because the wheel flows so free, right? With this, he included ball bearings. So when I go like this, it is no pressure.
It's almost like no effort to cut.
It is absolutely the most free-floating thing I have ever used in my life. Like, you can't take your rotary cutter and do that. It is absolutely beautiful. And let me pop this off. Let me retract the safety blade. There we go. So when you take these off, you just have these two big screws, no washers, no anything. And inside here are ball bearings. This is a game changer in the rotary cutting world, right? And it's just so easy to put it all back together. Just pop it. And again, if you have kind of clumsy fingers, these big knobs are the way to go. And then you just twist right on. Now, we have the replacement blades as well. These are Japanese steel, which I don't know how to express to you how much higher quality that is. And when you're done with these, you put them back in the case, you send them back to Formore. They professionally sharpen them because that's the high quality of the steel, and they send them back to you.
Nice.
So it's kind of a new thing that they're doing. So this ball bearing rotary cutter, I'm telling you, we are excited to be one of the first people to launch this rotary blade and hand wheel. And trust me, I wouldn't bring this in if it wasn't different.
We're
right.
hard sell.
Right. So we brought this in because of the weight. We thought we really liked it. And then when Formore added the ball bearings inside of here, I can't say it enough because this is in my hand probably 12 hours a day sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's comfortable, it's grippy, it's squishy, it's turquoise. So it's the perfect color, right?
He got it for you.
He did it for me. Perfect. So here's the scoop. They're $24, right?
Wow.
I think that's great for the Japanese steel blades. 2 blades are $12. If you go to amysews.com and use the code word MAKEIT, just one word, MAKEIT, we're going to give you another 10% off.
Wow.
So
that's a deal.
I'm excited. So now I will tell you, I just ordered them. So we're about 2 weeks of kind of jumping the gun here.
So they can pre-order?
They can just pay for it. I'm going to get them in a week and we'll get them to you. So,
Okay.
But don't expect them in 24 hours, I guess is what I'm getting at.
So I got to wait for mine.
Yeah, I got to wait for yours. But Fran asks, does it come in purple? No, Fran, this is the color.
This is Amy color.
This is the turquoise color. I'm sure he didn't do it just for me. So Miss Bonnie, they're available. It's going to take about a week-ish to get them and to ship to everybody. But it is $24. The blades are $12. We're giving you 10% off. And I always have a 5-pack of blades. But I'm going to say something about blades. Everybody, the Facebook groups, everybody lights up. Oh, I got 120 rotary blades for $9 on Amazon. You got tinfoil.
Yeah.
Right. So don't expect a lot from them. And I hate to say pitch them because it's not even a recyclable thing.
And it's probably not even sharper.
They're not. Right. It's so frustrating. But anyhow, this ball bearings is a game changer. So I'm so excited about that. So we didn't really make anything today, but we just wanted to review why you need a 60, why you need a 45, why you need a 24, and why you need a 10 or 12. My life story is right here. And for some of you who have seen the shop t-shirts, are the different size rotary cutters, which says license to carry.
Yeah.
So they're being redone as we speak. So as soon as the t-shirts get done, I'll post them for everybody can order a t-shirt. But we love our rotary cutter and we love this ball bearing. So how's everybody doing out there? Anything exciting going on? Let's see. No, I know. It's Glenda's here from Michigan. Snowy Michigan. Oh my gosh. Well, today's 40 and yesterday was 80. Right?
Yeah.
It's just, in Las Vegas was as usual
Wonderful.
it was hotter than Hades for me, but it's okay. That 80, 90 degrees is not for me.
But we were inside most of the time too.
Right. We got, and I spent Monday afternoon at the pool, or I should say Monday morning at the pool, just kind of calming down. And then we were inside the entire time, and I took a walk. Friday before we
And
came
the pool
home.
party was nice too.
Pool party, right? We had a pool party, which is nice too. So that's always good. Can you use the blades with the alpha cutters? Yes, as long as they are. Let me take this apart. As long as it's the same millimeter. I think maybe Ginger's the only one with the custom blades. Let's try not to kill myself here. But that's really stuck in there, so I'm not going to take it off. But some of them have like a little hexagon cut in here. Some are just a circle. That circle's pretty much universal, and I'm guessing it is a universal type situation. But the ball bearing, let's see if I can get close. I don't know if you can see the ball bearings. Why no one has ever thought about this before, I have no clue, but that's I guess why we go to the trade shows and why we now Jim and I were both teaching, but you get a chance to walk the floor and see what's happening. So anyhow, Friday was 88 today, snowing outside. I know in Chicago. Yeah, I know the weather, man. They can yell global warming all they want, but I think Mother Nature's just having some fun.
But when it's cold like this, it's the perfect opportunity to come inside and watch Make It Monday.
And so anyhow, everybody. So don't forget to order one at amysews.com. The coupon code is Make It, all one word. We're going to get them out to you. They should be in about a weekish to get them to you. So I'd say 2 weeks to be safe, right? To make sure get it carried away.
Brent was also at VDTA, so
right. He needs to get home, and he just had them developed. So we're super excited about it. So, all right, everybody, have a great day, because the more you know,
the more you sew.
Bye.
Bye.